Welcome everybody back to Boost Motion, guys. That's it. Run out there and go purchase a Q50. Yes, guys, we have reached the bottom. Yes, the bottom. That means 2.0 T, 3.5 hybrid. Kind of stay away from those. 3.0 T, I don't want to say stay away, but they're giving out free turbos and 3.7, guys. So let's go. Let's jump into the video. First thing, shout out to my whole Boost in Motion family. Sorry, guys, I got a second channel. I'll be messing up the names. Boost in Motion channel. I'm Boost, and I purchased my third Q50, which I'm going to be boosting. I'm slowly but surely getting the maintenance and everything done on the car. Bear with me. It's taking time. I got two cars. But today, I usually give quarterly update videos on car prices, and Q50 is something I've been watching over the last 3 years. Now, we know we went through what we went through during the early 2020s, right? And that affected car prices. So anything in the middle you see that when car prices go up, that's not naturally how cars rise in price. That's not true. But now, guess what? We've been hit the inflection point almost 2 years ago, and 2 to 3 years ago, and look where we are now. That black line that you guys see right there, you want to know what that black line is? That black line is a 2014 Q50. Yes, guys, 2014 Q50. And they are now touching, that is usually the average listing price on Car Gurus. This price is just the average, usually the average listing price or medium average, same, very similar but different price. That means you have Q50s listing under 13,000 and some above. But here's the deal: this is a good time to buy a car now if you want to get into a 3.7. So right now we're looking at right around $13,000, and in 2015 we're somewhere around, once again, $13,000 to $14,000. I still think that's a little bit too expensive because guess what? I picked up my high mileage Q50 3.7 Sport. You guys saw the video on it. It's a little rusty at the bottom, but it's still good. Clean title, only have one owner, and I picked it up for $8,900 from a dealership. So you might have to pay a little bit more for higher mileage, but it's a 3.7. Do you really want to pick up like a one with 30,000 miles on it for like $20,000? That's unnecessary. Don't buy that. Let it sit there and rot. That's too expensive. It's a freaking 11-year-old car, right? But I know you guys really care. And remember, also, these are the averages for that specific year. So 2014, remember, you only had hybrids and you only had 3.7s. You didn't have 2.0 Ts. You didn't have 3.0 Ts yet, right? Now, we're going to switch it to 2016, which is the first year of the VR30. Understand, in that first year, correct me if I'm, in that first year, you had the 2.0 T, 3.0 T, Red Sport, and you still had the hybrids around. So this will be the average price. Now, once again, those have hit the bottom. So, wait, hold on. 2016. So, 2016, or the blue ones, those hit the bottom. The 2016 models are somewhere a little bit above $14,000 now. This is it. That means I've seen some 3.0 Ts with higher mileage going for $10,000, guys. That's insane. The newer car is about the same price or a cheaper price than the older 2 years with a different motor. They made so much 3.0 Ts compared to 3.7s, they just diluted the market. Remember, the car ran from 2016 to like 2025 or 2024. So there's so much 3.0 Ts in the market, just kept on pushing down every older year. That's why the 3.7 hold value, because they didn't make as much and they only had it for 2 years. So that's why they held a little bit more value, especially as an older car. Now, of course, this is also going to, like I said, going to apply to 2.0 T, hybrids, and the Red Sports, right? Once again, the numbers are going to fluctuate. Now, the model that everyone cares about the most is the 2018s. This is when they change up the bumper and the car has a slightly different look. You can pick up the middle price is somewhere a little bit above $18,000 now. This is really affordable for a newer looking car. To be honest with y'all, this is really a newer looking car. I mean, even though 2018 is like 7 years ago, this is the last Q50, so it's still gonna look new. Compared, no, they went all the way up to damn near freaking 24, so no one really could tell. But even then, 2018, look how this slopes, man. This car has cascaded. Now, I could go to the 2020s and 2022s and 2024s, and we could look at it and see where the prices are right now. You see where the prices are at, right? I'm gonna say it. If you purchase a 2016 to 2018, go check that video I dropped. It's like a couple videos ago that Infiniti is now giving you guys brand new turbos. Yes. If they find that your turbos are going bad, they will give you brand new turbos at all Infiniti shops. You just got to have your paperwork in order and show that their turbos are actually going bad. You guys, because they found out those turbos are bad. Remember, I had a 2018 Q50, and my driver's side turbo started leaking in like 20,000, like 12,000 miles. Never took it in because I was modified, but nonetheless, this is a very common issue that happened to a lot of people. You know, now there's something that I do want to speak about here. Bear with me, guys. So I'm gonna list all these cars, right? And what happened in the last 30 days? You guys heard of the tariffs, right? So because of the tariffs, the market is adjusting. Also, we are now right around tax season, so the car prices across the market have jumped 2 to 3% in just the last 30 days, right? So there's no more falling prices because there is a demand here right now. So if you take a look at the last 30 days for almost all these models, they all went up 1 to 2%. The 2014 went up the most. Well, the 2022 went up the most, followed by the 2023, and then followed by the 2014 model. Well, the 2017 model went up too, which is a very random year, but that went up too. But look which ones had the biggest amount of depreciation in the last year was the 2020 model. It dropped about 13%, followed by the 2023 model and the 2019 model. Well, there's also 2016 that dropped here a lot too. So those VR30s are dropping, but the 2014, 2015, somewhere around 6%. Who had the smallest drop here? Was it 2014? Was actually a 2022 model. It actually had the smallest drop. I wonder why. I think that one's still under warranty. That could be it. I don't know. Maybe they didn't make enough during that year because remember during the COVID and all that other stuff that some plants were down, so they didn't have to ship and make as much cars. So that could be it. There's a shortage there, and if you look in the last 90 days, the 2022 model went up the most in price. So it went up 4%, 3%, and then went down the smallest amount. So maybe the 2022 model is the one to also look at if you're looking for one that's still under warranty. I'm assuming they didn't make that much models in 2022 because 2022s were usually built in 2021. So maybe there was just a shortage of it, and that's why those prices have still held value. So what am I ultimately sitting here saying to you guys, right? Should you go and purchase a Q50 in 2025? In 2025. Should you guys go and purchase one? I would say yeah. Knowing that now 2016 and 2018 models, Q50s and Q60 models are covered if it's a 3.0T and or Red Sport up to like 120,000 miles or until the end of 2026, that means you guys can go purchase a used one on the market that still has a clean title. And if you've come to find that it has bad turbos, you can take it to Infinity and it can give you new turbos, man. If they find that they're going bad. And a lot of people are going there, and guess what? The work is getting done. Of course, you shouldn't go there modified and tuned. The car should still be stock if you go back to Infinity. But knowing that there is some coverage there that could help you mitigate, and you could get new turbos on a damn near freaking 10-year-old car. That's insane. A 2016 model, almost 9 years later, could get new turbos. That's insane. I don't think it was 120,000 miles, but it was whichever one comes first. I forgot which one. But you guys can check the paperwork on that video, or you could just do a simple Google search or Chat GPT it, or Grok, whatever you want to use, and you can find the information in the literature. So I think it's a good time. If you can get a 3.7, as I said to myself, make sure if you want to get 3.7, try to get it for like under 10K. And if you want a 3.0T, I wouldn't pay no more than 15K. You guys could pick up Red Sports probably for 14 to 15K. You know what? I'm on video. I'm hanging out with y'all. Let me see. Let's see if we can pick up a Red Sport 2016, right? 2016 Red Sport for under 15K, right? I'm not going to care about mileage. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, it is what it is. You guys are not getting these cars to be stock. Y'all getting these cars to modify. So things are going to break. Things are going to mess up. And a lot of you guys are new and young to the game. I get it. And this is a nice, easy, more affordable way to get into the game. I feel y'all. We're going to put the price at location delivery. Let's make the price. Bear with me, guys. We hanging out here. Let's make it 15K, right? Boom, right? And then we want the years to be 20. Let's put 20s. Let's put 2016 to 2017. 2016 to 2018. Let's see what pops up. Damn, that's mad cars. Look, you could pick up a 3.0T Sport with 100K, 100,000 miles for 13.4. Oh, that's from Indiana. You could pick up another signature for 15. Yo, okay, but I said Red Sport. But if you can get a 3.0T Sport with the BBK, this is pretty much everything that a Red Sport has except for the Red Sport tune. Cop it. I'm telling you to go get it. But let's go to trim. Right, there's a lot of 2.0T. Stay away from those. But if you can pick up a signature, pick it up, or 3.0T Sport all-wheel drive. But let's say Red Sport. 6 Red Sports in the nation, under 15K. Boom, best match. So you have one. Anything that says no rating usually is a rebuilt title or something wrong with that. So don't mess with that. You'll find it out when you look it up. This one's a 2016. That one's a little clapped. 193,000 miles. Brooklyn. I know that car's on fire. I wouldn't touch that. Wow, 163,000 miles, 2016. They want 12K for it. That's still expensive, dude. That's a lot of miles, dude. That's a lot. I don't know if I could touch that. And this one, another 2016, 162,000 miles for 15K. That's definitely too much. You gotta stop. I don't care. The car's 9 years old, man. Those miles are way too high. Way too high. And here's another 2016 here with 193,000 miles. At least you guys see that the cars are running up to damn at 200,000 miles on a VR30. But damn. So can you pick up a Red Sport for under 15K? Absolutely. Do I think I should pick it up with that much amount of mileage? Absolutely not. Let me go take a look at the Signature and the 3.0T Sport. Right? This is all all-wheel drives. I'm not looking at the road drives, guys. Not much options here. Only have like 14. And lowest price first. Okay, that's not a sport. That one's definitely a sport. 12. Anything with no rating, understand it's probably a rebuilt title. That's definitely not a sport because it has the Lux wheels. That's a good price. The Indiana one, 100,000 miles for 13K. I would rather you guys get a 2016 Sport for $14,000. It's like almost 100,000 less miles. This one, I don't know about this one, and that's not a sport. That's a signature. It's not a sport though. And 3.0T Sport. This one's 144,000 miles, 2018 for 14,000. That's insane. It may be a Lux. I don't see the BBK there. It might be a Lux just with the sport package and look. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything here is a lie. Everything else is a lie. 15,000 for 100,000 miles for a sport. I like a sport. I don't know. And that's about it. I mean, guys, guys could pick up a sport for under 15K, and if you're just saying screw that, Boost, I'm not trying to get a sport. I can add the BBK later. I can do whatever I want. Then yeah, you could go cop a all-wheel drive or premium. There's a bunch of those, and let's see what the lowest price is. Damn, $10,000, $10, $11, $12,000. You have plenty of options, man. So under $15,000 invested, guys, you guys can pick up a 2016 or 2018 3.0T Q50. I think these cars are really affordable for the average person. If you want to go get a cheap car with simple modifications that can make 500 horsepower on stock turbos and stock pretty much everything else, that's pretty good. B58 could kind of match that, but I still think that the Q50 has a better look than like a 2017, 2018 3 Series. Of course, everybody would like the newer 3 Series, but you're not going to get that for under $15,000. You're not. All right? So outside that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for banging with your boy Boost tonight, man. I really appreciate that. Comment below. Tell me if I'm bugging. Let me know if I'm wrong or right. Honestly, this is just an update video, so you guys go pick up a Q50 3.0T. That's all. Or pick up a 3.7. Keep the VQs alive, you know? Outside that, guys, you guys have a good day. Thank you.